MLB The Show is on the air as we come at you this evening from Globe Life Park in Arlington. Tonight we wrap up this three-game series between the San Diego Padres and the Texas Rangers. Mark McGwire is a man on a mission as he tries to bring his hitting streak to 20 games. Next. Doug Fister, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we don't see very many guys finish what they started. He almost did in his last one, getting into the ninth inning to earn the win in his last start, and they'd love to get another 8+ innings out of this guy here today.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Manuel Diaz. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Slow bouncer to the right side. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Yeah, Matty, the thing I'm focused on with this lineup is the fact that they love to run. They lead the league in stolen bases. They're not afraid to take that extra bag. It's going to put the defense on their heels. Be on the lookout for that today.
At the plate, Fernando Tatis, and with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. The pitch. And a swing and a miss, so the NL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, and there are two gone.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Stepping up to the plate, Matt Antonelli, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Count still full, 3-2. Just underway in Arlington. A swing and a miss as he chased with two strikes, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Now the Rangers will get their first crack scoreless. Andy Bentz is on the mound for the Padres in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in this last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
Ready now, Kobe Clemens. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the 1-1 pitch. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And there's one away. Now time now to look at Jeff Bannister's Rangers lineup card in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's the key in avoiding the sweep?
Yeah, Matty, this team has been putting up a lot of runs lately. From top to bottom, just swinging the bat super nice. Pass the baton mentality. Guys not trying to do too much, trusting in the teammates behind them.
Up next for the Rangers, Sammy Sosa, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. One and two now. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Ruben Sierra. Into the corner and slicing foul. Still even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. Still no score. And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Mark McGuire, first at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And the Friars are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Into the box, Big Daddy David hit hard to third. Right there is Beltran, and that's the first out.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention at the guy who plays one of the premier positions in the game, and that's Elvis Andrus. Listen, when I watch this guy, I can't help but think Omar Vizquel. Came into the league, was all glove, and figuring it out at the plate, and has consistently gotten better offensively while never losing a step with the glove.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Tony Gwynn. He'll look to pad that RBI total a bit here as he enters play 8th in the National League in that category. McGuire leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Gonzalez sprinting after it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 7th, second baseman, Gary Templeton.
Digging in the switch hitter, Gary Templeton. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Dribbled to the right side. Throw won't get him at first. An infield single, and it's 1st and 3rd now.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Ready now, Matt Stairs, and he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the National League in RBIs entering play. The 3-1. High in the air out to center field. Sosa is there. And that ends the inning. Padres leave a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
Up next for the Rangers, Juan Gonzalez. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play. The 3-0 pitch. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, you think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
So next to the plate for Texas, George Bush, to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. The 1-1 home. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's Rougned Odor now. Now the 1-1 pitch. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Gonzalez stands at second with 2 gone.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And it's fouled away. Lifted in the air out to right. Templeton waits on it. And that retires the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Digging in now for San Diego, Benito Santiago. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ground ball foul down the left side. Ripped down the line. Beltre's there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Up next for the Padres, Designated hitter, Manuel Diaz.
Digging in to try it again, Manuel Diaz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Here now the 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time. And that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Fernando Tatis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now the 3-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul, and they'll do it again.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Padres down in order. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Now at the plate, Adrian Beltre, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Now batting, Robinson Chirinos. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Set. Here's the 2-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Into the box now, Kobe Clemens. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Standing in now, Sammy Sosa, and he fouls this one off. Beltre is off at first with 2 away. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Texas. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Riding in once again, Matt Antonelli.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. And the Friars are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
In now, Mark McGuire. Pitch inside, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Now the 2-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hard hit toward the hole. And a base hit as that'll score the run from third, and the Padres will jump out to a 1-0 lead.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, D-Row. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
Stepping in now, Big Daddy David. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. Well, this hitting streak is just the latest development in what's been an impressive offensive year for him. He's up among the league leaders in hitting as of today.
He's had an amazing season, and you can tell the confidence is oozing off him. When we were down before the game talking to him around the batting cage, you could just sense he wants 4 ABs, and he wants them with runners in scoring position. He's certainly given himself a chance to have a monster season.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
1 run, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. Andrus back to first, and great work by the pitcher hustling over to cover as he takes the throw for the 3-6-1 double play.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. 1 run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Templeton will swing it from the left side right here. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
Grounded weakly to the right side. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Friars forced to settle for just the 1. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Padres on top, 1-0. Into the box now, Ruben Sierra comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fly ball right down the line and left. And that will end up a foul ball. Pulled high in the air out to right field. David is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for second in that category in the National League. Here's Elvis Andrus now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here it comes now to Andrus. Trying to send him packing for the second time. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes, or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day 1 of this hit streak, and it's continued.
Wynn is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Into the box now, Juan Gonzalez. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ready for another chance? Matt stares. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the 1-1. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
The catcher, number 9.
And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rangers' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. So stepping in, Benito Santiago. Now the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball foul down the left side. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors in the ball game for the Padres. Now another 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, Manuel Diaz. Hard hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Coming to the plate now, George Bush. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit. With that, the Rangers get their leadoff hitter on base after the inning-opening base hit.
That can't bother you too bad, Dan, right there. Power guy at the plate, you're able to get in his kitchen.
Boy, that's a tough one to swallow, right? These big, strong guys, they like to get their arms extended. That wasn't that bad of a pitch, but he's just so strong that he's able to muscle that into the outfield grass.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Standing in now, Adrian Beltre. That's a strike to throw down. Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
The 1-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Bush, the runner at second with 1 away. Line hard, but this is a foul ball. And he struck him out. So double digits now, 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Also striding in, Robinson Chirinos, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And now the runner's trying for third. In there, now the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And to score from third, the tying run. And he is into second base with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Stepping in now, Kobe Clemens. 2 balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. A run for the Rangers thanks to the RBI double. We're through 5 innings here tonight, all even at 1 apiece. Ready once again, Fernando Tatis. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is on the ground now for Andrus at short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
In now, Matt Antonelli. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mark McGuire. He singled his last time up. Antonelli stands at first with 1 out. Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. Now the 2-1. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
1 out and a runner on second base. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. Andrews scoops it up. But the throw pulls him off the bag as he can't get a foot back in time, and the run will score.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Into the box, Big Daddy David. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The 2-2. Popped him up. Bush moving to his left. 2 down.
Up next for the Padres, center fielder, Tony
Digging
Gwynn.
in once again, Tony Gwynn. Here now the 2-2.
That ball's foul.
2 out with the man at first. The 2-2 one more time. But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. So 1 run scored without the benefit of a hit, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left on. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Padres 2 and the Rangers 1. Ready for another shot now, Sammy Sosa. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Missed with a slider. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day 1 of this hit streak, and it's continued. He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Lifted the other way to left center. Moving under it, Stairs. 2 gone.
The shortstop, number 1, Elvis Andrews.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Elvis Andrews. A strikeout and a lineout for him so far. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Our score remains 2-1. Welcome back to Arlington. Padres out in front in this one as we come to our game summary for the first 6 innings of play. Digging in once again, Gary Templeton. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Ground ball right side. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting, left fielder, Matt Stairs.
Ready once again, Matt Stairs. Little dribbler up the first baseline. And there are two away now.
The batter, catcher, Benito Santiago.
Riding in once again, Benito Santiago. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel, 2-1 our score. The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Sierra waits on it, and that retires the side. Padres down in order. They lead it 2-1.
7th inning stretch.
Leading off the inning, Juan Gonzalez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And he misses 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We're going to count 2-2.
Here now the 2-2. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Nice job there, taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Digging in and looking for more, George Bush. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Into the box now. Rougned Odor. Strike called. Now the throw down. He's saying it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Standing in now, Adrian Beltre. 1-1 pitch is a splitter, cold strike 2. Bush at second with 2 down. To the right side and through a base hit. Bush isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate, and he's safe at the plate. It's a 2-2 game.
You know, Dero, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. The 1-2. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for Texas. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are tied 2-2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rangers, number 62, Jose Leclerc.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Manuel Diaz, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Line to the right side. Gonzalez moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. So with his day fully over now, you get a look at the pitching line for the Rangers starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening. Ready for another shot now, Fernando Tatis. The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2. Well, it'd be hard to argue that he's not the best hitter in the game right now. Aside from the hitting streak, he lays claim to the league's best batting average as well.
Matty, I love the hitting streak. You can have the batting average. I just want guys who drive the baseball, give me serious OPS. I know he's leading the league in batting average right now, but that could be a little misleading at times with this nasty hit streak he's got going. Let's let the season progress a little bit more.
Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In now, Matt Antonelli. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Sierra has it in his tracks. 2 down. Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th, as it's starting to look more like 1 run may be enough to win this one. And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres, Mark McGuire. Hit sharply on the ground. The throw pulls him off the bag. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. And we are tied 2-2. So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Kobe Clemens. The 1-1. Flying toward right center. And there's a base hit. So just like that, the leadoff man's aboard, representing the potential go-ahead run.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Digging in to try it again, Sammy Sosa. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Here's the 1-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-2. Hit hard down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Seared down the first baseline. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a strikeout here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout, that's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
Into the box, Ruben Sierra. Pulled toward right center field. David is after it. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The shortstop, number 1, Elvis Andrews.
Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Elvis Andrews, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Rangers leave 1. Score remains 2-2. Back here in the Lone Star State with Major League Baseball on the show. Set to start the 9th inning in this one. Digging in now for San Diego, Big Daddy David. Here now the 2-2. This is drilled, but right into the shift. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, center fielder, Tony Gwynn.
So striding in, Tony Gwynn. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hot shot to third. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
Hey, nice effort by the third baseman right there to slide and try and knock that down. That ball was hit too good in the perfect spot.
For the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll get back in safely. Stepping in now, Gary Templeton. That's a strike to throw down.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back in standing. Now a spin and another throw back to second. Oh, and they easily pick him off. That's awful. Line towards center field. Sosa is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Nothing doing there for the Friars. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Bell comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here.
Bell.
Ready for another chance, Juan Gonzalez. It's 1-2. In his career, Gonzalez has over 200 career home runs, so he's certainly capable of leaving the yard in this big spot here.
Oh, yeah, Matty, absolutely. Right man, right time. He's been there, done that, hit a bunch of home runs in his career, and he'd set something nice for him.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone. So his day over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the San Diego starter. He was great all night long. So next to the plate for Texas, George Bush is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Here's the 1-1. way in front of that fastball.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got two decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or he's going to drive the ball the other way?
Count even at 2-2. Here it is. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Oh, look at the dive. Touche, sir.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Rougned Odor.
Up next for the Rangers, Rougned Odor. He went down on strikes last time up. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Rangers set down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Alex Claudio takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
58, Alex Claudio.
Settling in now, Matt Stairs. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
The 0-2 home. This is line to left, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
Next for the Padres, designated hitter, Manuel Diaz.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Manuel Diaz. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. They'll force it up to second, and they do get the out there.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball, so they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Stepping in, Fernando Tatis. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Runner back standing. Runners off for second. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Try it again from first. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Popped him up. And that's in there. Base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Boy, not the prettiest of swings, D'Lo. That looked a little bit from the Vladimir Guerrero book, but nonetheless, he got the job done.
Yeah, a little choking poke right there. He flipped the bat out there and was able to find a little empty green grass. Not pretty, but he'll take it.
Into the box now, Matt Antonelli. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Hit hard up the middle. Reined in. On to first, and the Padres threat goes by the boards as that ends the inning. Padres leave a pair. Score remains 2-2. Coming to the plate now, Adrian Beltre. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
1-2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Fastball down near the shoe tops. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss by Beltre for strike 3 as he's retired.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Delino DeShields will grab a bat to pinch hit here, and you wonder if he'll be swinging for the downs, trying to walk off with a victory. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
The batter number 22, second baseman, Kobe Clemens.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kobe Clemens. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here's the 1-1 delivery. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Gwynn going back on it. Leaps and he made the catch. He took one out of the stand. Santa Maria. Another look here as he goes up and over the wall to take away a home run. 10 innings in the books. On to the 11th. Still tied. Tony Barnett takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 43, Tony Barnett. Now catching
Hill is into the
number
ballgame
4,
here as he takes over behind the plate. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mark McGuire. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Hit down the third base line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Big Daddy David. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Well, this hitting streak is just the latest development in what's been an impressive offensive year for him. He's up among the league leaders in hitting as of today.
I don't think he's not thinking about it right now. It was the one thing he was worried about. Can this lineup turn him around and get him another at-bat? Here's his chance to keep it going.
Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, and he's in at third base safely, so the go-ahead run is right there with 2 gone.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Standing in now, Gary Templeton. Ripped on the ground to first. Bush loves it, and they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. No damage done after the 2-out triple. Another chance to win it here to the bottom of the 11th. All tied. So coming to the plate, Sammy Sosa. Set and the 2-1 pitch.
Now a line drive to left center field, and it's going to get down for a base hit.
And he needed extra innings to get it, but there's his first hit of the game, and that'll keep the hit streak alive and kicking.
Giro, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball, right? You go extra innings, that lineup turns over, and was able to get him 1 extra AB.
Yeah, and he'd be lying right now if he said he wasn't thinking about it. The boys hooked him up right there. Pitching staff extended the game a little bit. 1 more plate appearance, and he extends the hit streak. He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
And that misses ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
The 1-1 pitch. Chopped at third. Tough to get to. Throw in time as he's called out on a very close play at second. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Into the box, Juan Gonzalez. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. 11 innings can't decide it. On to the 12th. Still tied. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Stairs. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Gonzalez is there. 1 out. Programming note to pass along here. Due to the length of our ball game tonight, the Jody Kelsey show will not be seen this evening so that we can bring you the conclusion of this ball game. Doggone. Digging in and looking for more, Benito Santiago. The 3-1. Taken, strike 2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Now the 3-2 pitch. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone! A solo shot here to left. As they've taken the lead, it's now 3-2.
Boy, this guy just keeps going on. His 40th home run of the season, and he's not done yet. He keeps this up, he's definitely going to be in the conversation for some of the year-end awards.
In now, Manuel Diaz. Shoots this one over to first. Bush fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Fernando Tatis.
Digging in to try it again, Fernando Tatis. Hard ground ball to third. And a wide throw, but a great job there to keep his foot on the bag, and that fine play will end the inning. So they pick up a run on the solo home run, as that'll give them the lead. And now we'll see if what's left of this crowd can rally their troops. Bottom of the 12th inning coming up. The Padres lead it 3-2. Trevor Hoffman is on now, hoping to finally wrap things up in the bottom of the 12th.
Trevor Hoffman.
Leading off the inning, George Bush, and they'll need him to get something going here. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get fouled. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled away. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Stepping in now, Rougned Odor. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And another foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Hit well on the ground to first. Oh, a diving stop. Just late. He's safe. Impressive play. Can't quite get it. Now the potential tying run is aboard.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This ball might have caught him in between hops. He looked unsure which way to turn his glove, and the next thing you know, it's by him.
Standing in now, Adrian Beltre. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second.
The catcher, number 4, Hank Hill.
Up next for the Rangers, Hank Hill. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Texas down to their final strike in this one. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. Well, his hitting throw to first here will be in time to record the final out, and the Padres have come in here and finished off a 3-game sweep as this one is over.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Keith Bell claims the win out of the pen, his first. Trevor Hoffman hammers down the save, his 19th of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Flezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.